everybody. I gotta hook up the
Hi, everybody.
There's nobody here yet.
Oh, you're not here yet. It's
No.
just me. Or am I on?
It's live.
And it's live. Oh, we're live. Do you hear the birds? I am sitting here. Oh, I gotta turn my volume down. I am sitting here on Barbara's mountain.
Okay, they're real people. They're not children, okay? Oh, no,
real quick. And you're real people, you're not children. But you could be children out there. Hello, children. My children are out there. Hello.
Oh.
And my grandbabies and my mama. Hi. Well, I don't know what she wants me to do. Here she comes. Hurry up, Barbara. Get over here. She's got me a nice little rocking chair here.
Hey, Jody. Hey, Carla. It's good to see you. Good to see you.
She couldn't hear me. Oh, thank God.
That's funny. Okay, so you're going to have to look at the comments.
I'll try to look here.
Because I can't see that far away. Let me see. Hold on just a sec. Let's put this up a little bit closer so maybe we can see. There we go.
You got better eyes than me.
All right.
Oh, you're too close to me.
What? Me?
The camera's too close to me.
Oh.
I just seen it on my cell phone.
Oh, I gotta get the stickers off of me. Hold on, guys.
If it was blackberry season, we could be eating.
Okay.
I did not touch a thing.
Hey. Oh, you're missing Kristen Omdahl. Us. Oh, Jody.
But guess what? I just got one of her books. I didn't get just one.
You're gonna have to talk louder.
I got 2, but I didn't get just 2 of her books. I just got 3 of her books.
Yeah. At the Moon Pie General Store in Pigeon Forge, when you go down in the basement, they have things on, clearance and sale. And they had her books. So, oh, it's a knitting book?
This one's a knitting book.
Nice.
And this one has Crochet Be So Fine. I'm like, score!
Yeah.
And this is her wrapped in crochet.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
That's nice.
My husband was with me and he's like, go ahead and get them.
Yeah. They were on sale. They were less than half price, right?
Kristen's book. Yeah, score.
Okay, so let's introduce ourselves. Good morning and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet. And this is Lori, my guest. And we are live from Tennessee. And hey, it's good to see you all. Okay, so you're going to have to, keep up with the chit chat, and I'm going to try and keep up with it, but it's kind of far away, so it's hard to see. Lori has really not had a whole lot of chance since she got here to do any crochet because we've kept her busy.
Yes.
Very busy. And okay. Oh, Lori's smiling on there. Okay. I was like, somebody's new's on there. No, it's Lori. She's right here and she's talking on there. You can actually say hello. Uh-oh. Oh, okay.
I brought crochet just
Do you have your water?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and I've got my coffee because, wow, I need coffee. Coffee already.
Yeah. I'm trying to slow my roll here of talking. Oh, it's so beautiful up here. I wish you guys could all be here.
I know. How do you do that? Nice tank top. Oh.
See my lips?
Yeah, that's the tank top that that you can order online from Crochet Therapy. And yes, yep, we can see it. So, yep, Lori's wearing her tank top today. And and I'm wearing my very cool white undershirt t-shirt. So, Whew, yesterday I wore something different and it was so hot. Oh, you're all come. Okay, that's right.
Tomorrow.
Yep, tomorrow. Get in there,
Work to be
Jody.
done.
There's get more chairs. Okay, we will.
I
Bring
think I brought plenty of chairs.
bring your working gloves. We got some work to do. Of course, we decided yesterday, homesteading is great, but home sitting is good too.
Yes.
Because wow, I mean it's just it's interesting, isn't it?
It is, but thank God for our husbands.
Right. Thank God for them. So, oh, it's good to see you too. Hi, Alice. Hey, how's everybody doing? So, yeah, since Lori got here, we haven't crocheted together. Last night driving back to the cabin, I told my husband, I said, I'm not sure. Have I lost my crojo? Because, but really what it is, we have just been running errands. Hey, Alice. By the way, thank you for that pattern share of the I love you hands. Did you see that on Facebook?
No.
No, because she hasn't had a chance to get on Facebook.
And I can't read in the car because
Yeah, it makes her a little sick. So, but thank you, Alice. I can't wait to try that out. And, this is what I do when I say goodbye to my grandchildren. I'm like, I love you. And
Is that what that means?
Mhm.
I never know if it's one of the signs.
No, this is I love you. And I'm not going to do anything. Good Lord. Oh my goodness. So, yeah. Let's see. It's so fun. Yeah. How did you find that? Oh, how did Alice find it? Oh goodness, Alice said swear word. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Alice is not going to give you this thing for a swear word.
They're always doing those things, and I'm like,
She's throwing gang signs over here, not knowing it. No,
you guys
put
are so
these.
bad.
No, it's like love you guys. So yeah, and that's how I say goodbye to and especially my granddaughter Nicole, and she's 3 now, and I've been doing that to her whole life, and so she just automatically, when she sees me, she's like, "Hi, Grammy, I love you." So, oh, you saw it on Pinterest. Pinterest is great. I love Pinterest. I have pinned so many things, and I've made a couple of them, but I pinned more than I will ever even know in my lifetime.
I get scared to go on Pinterest. That's a hole.
It's a rabbit hole.
It's like, somebody please call me.
Right?
Get me out of it.
Right? I know. And you could be on there for like 2 hours and intend to get so much done in your life. And your life has turned into a Pinterest rabbit hole. Yeah,
like,
I get it.
And you go and you go and you please help.
I hear ya. I hear ya. So how is everybody doing today? This is our WIP Wednesday. And let's see, frustrating sometimes when you can't find a pattern that you see.
I never find a pattern.
So. I have a couple times, but sometimes it just, I back out as soon as it starts looking weird. I'm just like, okay, we don't need this. I'll look at your picture and I'll figure out how to do it myself. But
even when I get a pattern though, I'll start it and then all of a sudden zippity doo dah, who knows where I'm going with it. It's
true. True. That's true.
It's like, here goes my hook. It's like a magic wand of its own. Do.
Our magic wands, that's for sure. Because we are magicians. We are definitely magicians.
Or the brain just flips out and goes somewhere else. Oh, yeah, well, there you go. No frogging for me. The little bunny hop goes, oh, look at this. Skippity doo dah.
Hey, this looks pretty. I like this.
There's no mistakes.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, that looks good. Oh, yeah, that does look good. Lori, you did a good job. Just keep it on.
Because it's yours, right?
Life is too short to go backwards.
Oh, my gosh. Like, it really is.
You're not gaining any time, sister. Just keep on going.
That's how she gets all of her stuff done, her whips and everything.
There's always room for a button or a ribbon or a flower or something.
Yeah.
There's a big, like, you drop a stitch. Yeah, I meant to do that. Maybe not, but
Mhm.
there's always something that can replace it.
So I'm
Oh,
looking.
can you see?
No, I'm looking at your
You have
bag
to
that you've
look.
got on your lap, Lori. So what are you
Oh.
working on? You can put that phone down for just a second and show everybody.
Okay, that's what my husband tells me all the time. Put your
Well,
phone
no,
down.
I didn't mean that in a mean way. I really didn't.
Just kidding.
Because
So I'm making a top.
that looks really cute.
Making a top. This is my hipster yarn.
And you're using your,
Moon pie yarn.
yeah, but you're also using your
Clover
clover
hook.
hook. What do you think about that clover hook?
Um,
Honestly, it's okay if you don't like it as much as I do.
yeah. It's not, like, oh my gosh, I got clover hooks. It's not like that to me.
No,
For me.
it doesn't feel really good in your hand.
No, but now that I have it, it's like the J hook's probably going to be my favorite J hook, and I think because I got big hands and long hands, it doesn't sit. I need a little bit longer hook
Oh, right.
because it's kind of short for me. If
Mhm.
it was a little bit longer,
Mhm. I get that.
I like where the thumb print
Mhm.
is, but it
Mhm.
needs to be a little bit longer.
Yep, I get that.
And
Because it hits
my
this part
hands
of your
hurt,
hand. Yeah.
and it's just too short for me.
Okay.
But since I bought those other ones and I never got my money back because I didn't scream at them like
Oh,
everybody else
yeah.
did. And I'm terrible at returning stuff, but I went ahead and bought these because
Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna buy them.
Oh my.
But they're just too short for me.
Okay.
But I do like the texture, and I
Yeah.
do like the thumbprint.
Uh-huh.
Where the thumb is just too short.
I get that because that's the way I felt about the boy hooks too. Well, and the non-ergonomic hurt my hand right there, right here, even worse than those though. Those I have little hands, so those are perfect in my hand.
The
But
older boy hooks I think are longer.
mm,
Like my older hooks I have, I guess I never paid attention to
mhm.
them, but they are longer
Yeah.
than these.
Yeah.
But anyhow,
So let's see what you're making.
this is the top.
Oh, you're making a top. Oh, you've already got the top done and you're working top down.
Hmm.
Nice.
This is the one from
Kristen Nondal?
no, this one is Bago Days.
Okay.
Um,
That's really pretty. That's really pretty. So you'll wear that over like a
anything,
mhm.
you know, when I mostly wear tank tops, so it just dresses it up.
Mhm.
Or I just got
Mhm.
those dresses that are like a tank top, but they're long,
Mhm.
and I'm just put these over top of them. Really dresses them up.
Nice.
It's like,
Nice.
people say, "Oh, you got that? I make it."
Right.
It's like, and I like this hipster yarn, and really goes a
It's
long way.
it's very pretty.
Yeah, it is,
Yeah.
and it's stretchy and it's bamboo.
Yeah.
And so I just went to the moon pie shop, and they had this huge apple basket. It's like this big, and we went in there last night,
Mhm.
and I bought the whole basket. I left them 6 bowls, but
3 of each color. There were 2 colors.
and I left them some, and my husband was good with it because I told him the cheapest I found it online was three of those for $15.99, was the cheapest I could find them, and they had them for $1.49. He said, "Did you come all the way to Tennessee for them?" And I'm like, I really don't know how to answer.
Because that was one of her top 3 priorities.
Yes, he did. He said,
So,
"Did you?" I'm like, "Well, that was one of them." It's like, see, let me just
okay.
find all
Yeah. New thing to get. Yeah, it is.
the hipster
Hipster
yarn.
yarn, yeah.
Yeah, this one's the
We got
bamboo,
we got
not the
hipster yarn
cotton.
first. Just
Yeah.
saying because we've had it since
I-
last
Yeah.
month.
Or no, it was longer than last month.
It was.
When we were here last time,
Yeah, it was in March.
March.
Yeah, we were here in March, and so it was 2 months ago, and we had it, and then after that, then I saw Cinnamon Stitches, and
But aren't they getting the hipster cotton?
they're getting hipster, they're getting premier hipster or the hipster cotton,
Yeah,
yeah.
this is the bamboo.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and this one is really nice, and it's regular. Three for $15 is the cheapest I found it.
Yeah.
And I got these for $1.49.
$1.49
I
she
bought that
got.
whole big old apple bat. I mean, I could have got the rest of them, but I've tried.
And it's really soft.
It
Really
is.
soft yarn.
And it's bamboo. You don't sweat in it.
Mhm.
It's just Florida weight,
Mhm.
And so I'm going to make these, and then I'm going to make some airy vest, to where you
Mhm.
just throw it over top of a bathing
Mhm.
suit or
Mhm.
dress up your if you're going to go to church, or, you got to go to the store and you got a bathing suit top or a tank top, and you just don't want everything hanging out,
Yeah, you don't feel
you know.
comfortable going that way. So that's good because then you can dress it up a little bit and go out in public and still feel like, you're covered. And it's beautiful
You know.
and it looks dressy and it's easy and, it didn't cost a lot.
Right.
So,
And it does take
um,
quite a bit to make something,
yeah,
to go
yeah,
up.
yeah. The
Summer clothes, yes. Well, I wear
summer.
summer clothes and winter clothes in the summer, and summer
Yeah.
in the winter.
When, because we're in Florida, we pretty much wear summer
Nothing.
clothes. We wear summer clothes. Well, she might wear nothing. I, protect the public and wear something. Um, but, you know,
Oops.
um, we wear summer clothes all the time and don't wear shoes. It's like flip-flops or slip-on sandals or, something really quick. So most of the time I'm not wearing shoes at all.
Mhm.
So that's a little different here. Hey,
Yes.
Jody, she's laughing. And so here it's a little different because, well, you saw the mishap with, the Crocs out here on the land.
Those vines really do reach out and grab
That you've
you.
seen it.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, they do. They're like,
And then you're walking and you think you're fine and then all of a sudden you're like tripping forward. So, yeah, and you don't know where they came from either because they're stealthy.
they're creepers.
Yeah, they are. They are. So we have millions of blackberry vines on this property. Millions. I mean, because sitting here, every one of those stick things you see is a blackberry vine.
Mhm,
So right here, we probably have 100 right in front of us.
mhm.
Um, so I sure wish we could harvest
We
them. And
could crochet them, but they're prickly.
oh my gosh, they're so prickly. It's awful. It's awful. So
We
there's a
should crochet some. Put some gloves on and crochet them.
put some gloves on, get that big crochet
We
hook
may do
going.
that today.
We would make our own, what are they, like the razor wire? We could make our own razor wire with it. Put it at the top of our
I
fences.
got
And
my hook.
you might need a bigger hook.
I probably have one of them with me too.
Yeah.
How's the
Yeah.
ticks? We haven't had any.
Doran had one on him. It was crawling on him, and I said, "Oh, that's a tick," and he took it off and disposed of it. But we haven't seen any. It was one of those really little tiny ones too. So what are they, like the deer ticks?
Mhm.
Um, but so far we haven't seen any more. So I hope that they're not, getting hiding from us and stuff. But
A lot of bunny rabbits.
bunny rabbits. And last night we came back to close the gate and crossing the road and it was doing this like this was a skunk. And I was like, oh my gosh, what is it? What is it? What is it? And I'm like, it's a skunk. It's a skunk. So we turned on and it was coming up our driveway. So we turned onto our into our driveway. And as soon as the skunk heard the gravel, he darted off into the woods. So I was going to get a picture of it for you guys, but
She
no.
picked off 25 ticks off her dog. Yikes.
Oh my gosh.
Preserves.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I wonder if there's anything that you can put on your dog to prevent the ticks. You know, yeah, that Advantage Plus, I think that has flea and tick.
They're still going to jump on them.
They are, yeah, they are going to jump on them. And I saw this picture where the dog had ticks under his gum line. So check under their gum line too, because like right up under their lip, there was like a whole line of ticks. And when whoever, the dog owner found it, they took a picture just to warn everybody. So, well, I've been thinking about that. I'm going to check my own under my lips. Make sure I don't have any in there. You never know. Uh-oh. Lori's checking on hers right now.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. All right, so I'm going to start crocheting. You're going to crochet a little bit?
Probably not.
No.
I'm going to talk. No.
You can only talk and not crochet. You got to crochet and talk too. Yeah.
I just usually get on here and go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I have to get up real close to my phone so I can see.
Oh, they have it so they die. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my, the dogs are on Advantix, yeah. And still you found them. Wow. So it makes the ticks die, but they still get on the dogs. Okay. Well, goodness. I was thinking about putting some of that on the back of my neck, but I guess it wouldn't work, would it?
No, Bandix. Peppermint oil.
Put it on the back of your neck like you do the dogs so you don't lick it off. Trust me, I will not be I will not be desperate enough to lick it off, so.
Thanks, Alice, for the comment on the clothes.
Oh, yeah.
I really have to do this with these trifocals, you know, to see the comments.
Just take your glasses off and do this.
Oh, I know. I can't see it all without the
Oh, man. You have trifocals?
Mhm.
Lord, how do you do it?
Like this.
I can't do it. No. I have to do single lens. Even if I need 5 lenses, I need single lenses, and I just put each one on. So, anyway.
Oh, I do look like a teeny bot over there.
She does. You should have seen her yesterday. Well, she's got a short skirt on today too. You know, it's like,
And boots. I said,
And
next
boots.
time I'm going to get me some go-go boots. I don't even know if they make those.
She's not allowed on my other channel. Not true. That was a joke. But I do censor her.
She did cut me out. My husband made a walking stick, and my boots are made for walking.
No, I'm sorry. You were pole dancing. That does not get on the other channel. That's just strictly for family viewing.
That might homesteading.
No. I said, well, maybe, you know, the girls on Crochet Therapy, they can handle that kind of silliness, but no. Trying to do a whole different audience over there, you know. Not you know, it's supposed to be about homesteading, not I'm not even going to say anything else.
I was walking around the stick.
Yeah. Around the campfire, and
it was a nice stick.
it was fun. Actually, I haven't even finished that video yet, so you don't know if you got cut or not.
Well, I'm sure she cut me.
Quite possibly. Quite possibly. Let's see. There is a pole to your left, Lori.
Oh, that
Yes.
might come down on me. Though.
Yeah, no, that's the canopy. I left the lights on last night. I see. Look, the lights are on. I got to turn
Is
them
that
off.
Solar?
No, it's battery operated.
Oh.
I left them on all night.
Huh.
Well, the bears had a nice little camp out last night. Lori made
What I made?
the most wonderful mountain pies last night for dinner for us, and it's really cool.
Because I'm cool like that.
I did video it, right?
I don't know.
Oh gosh, was I busy huffing and puffing and making and putting
We
the
were
cheese
pretty
on?
hot.
Yeah, we were hot
were
last
hot.
night. Let me tell you, it got to 84 here. OMG.
And we had a fire.
And we had a fire, for goodness sakes. Oh my gosh.
So you gonna tell them about it?
Yes. It's a cast iron sandwich maker, and it has like 2 sides to it and long poles that you know, you can clasp it closed, and you take bread and then you put your sauce and your cheese and your pepperoni and maybe a little more cheese, and then you close it up with the
Butter each
sandwich.
side of the bread.
Yeah, with the sandwich bread on either side, and then you stick it in the fire, and it makes like a sandwich pocket kind of a thing. It was so delicious. Of course, Alice, we got to talk about food, girl. Got to talk about food. But that was so fun. It was a lot of work because we were, number one, we were overheated, you and me. Our husbands were like, we were the ones that were digging the ditch all day, okay? And we're like, I know, but we're hot. We're hot.
We had to go get the gate and tie it on top of the van. I mean,
Right.
we had to tie it on top of the van.
A farm gate.
A farm gate. It was a 12-foot farm gate.
Yeah.
On top of a van.
Yeah.
In the parking lot.
Right?
Now, how we had to do that, because at the store, the people don't do it.
No.
Now, how we had to do that was... Hello. Can you
And we
help us?
and we sweet talked, and then Lori's standing at the front, and poor thing, when she stands still after a while, she starts to shake. And so I'm walking away with this guy because he's like, because you know we had twine, okay, because they were making us buy the rope too.
I was
So
buying zip ties. because I was going to zip tie that thing.
Right. And he looked at her and he went, I don't think so. And
I zip tie everything.
and I was like, okay, well, what would you recommend? And he said, ratchet, right? A ratchet.
We ain't
And
gonna
I
screw it to the
and
thing.
I looked at him and I said, um, let's see, but without all of the bad crap in a hot pocket. Exactly. It was really, really yummy. Yummy hot pocket. Oh my gosh.
Tonight
And the
I'm
char.
going to make them pies. I'm going to put like apple filling in one or cherry filling in them and make them that way. Those are good too.
Yummy, yummy. Yummy, yummy for your tummy. They were so good. And it was so filling. Like, well, first of all, we were really hot. And when you work for your food, you don't eat as much.
We were exhausted.
Oh my gosh. So, anyway, the guy, hey, Robin, good to see you. Wave, wave, wave. Look up. There she is up there, not down there. She's not down there.
My husband done pointed out this.
That didn't make the cut either.
Good,
it might make
you.
It might make the blooper reel, but not the cut. No. So yeah, so I said, well, can you show me where they are? He's like, of course. So we're walking and I'm like, listen, she has fibromyalgia and I'm useless. So I don't know even what you're talking about. Okay. And I said, are you going to be able to help us even get this up onto the van, the gate? And he's like, oh yeah. Well, I'll help you. And he said, but I can't tie it to your vehicle. You know, you're going to have to do that yourself. And I'm like, okay, well, can you give me a lesson in how to do it? And he's like, yeah, I can show you how to use it. And we're like, okay. So like in my mind, I'm like, yeah, you're going to give me a lesson. You're going to do it while you give me the lesson. And so, you know, we're just going to keep playing this game. Okay. And so we get up to the front and I pay for it. We go out and then this other guy just walks up. I tell you what, I love this town. It's so nice. Everybody is so friendly. They're so country. I've met so many people, right? I know so much about their lives.
We know everybody.
I know so much about their lives. I know, you know, grandma, that, you know, Wanda,
We'll tell them that story next.
Oh my gosh, right? It was so great. Anyway, yeah, let's stay focused, right? One story at a time. I know you guys are so good to follow me on my stories. I know I go over here and then I'm like, oh, bunny trail over here and then bunny trail and then they're like, can you bring it back to the original story? Yeah.
Anyhow, this other guy came.
Yeah, and he was a ginger too.
He was a ginger. I said, oh, look, he's a redhead.
No, what she said was, oh, there's my brother from another mother.
That's what I said.
And
so he said, first you got to open it.
Gladys Kravitz. You know it. And so anyway, like, so the guy, he just starts helping, right? So the one guy, and we didn't even know that he didn't work there. Okay, he didn't work there. We didn't know this until the last part. And we interrupt you a lot. Way to go. We love it. That's okay. And yeah, and I just go right down your trail. I'm like, oh yeah, let's talk about that. I love it. So anyway, the guy from the store, he told the other guy, he's like, you give her lesson and I'll give her lesson. And so they're trying to teach us. Tell him what you said.
Well, he's showing me how to use this ratchet. And he said, you see that? And I'm like, well, yeah, I'm laughing at the guy now. And he said, you see how it's going through there? And I'm like, yeah. He said, well, you try it. And he said, and I'm like, where'd you put it? So he's showing me again. And I'm like, well, it looks so much easier when you're doing it. So I tried. I said, it's kind of like overalls. He said, yeah. And I said, oh, you know, when I used to wear them overalls, when they would break, I could never figure those things out. I just put it in with a safety pin. So,
she fixed it with a safety pin.
So he said, okay, here, I'll do it for you.
So she got her guy to do hers.
But first he said, well, I want you to learn so you don't need a man. I said, oh, honey, I always need a man. You just go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
I'll always need a man.
Right? And so, and my guy, you know, so my guy, he's from the store and he's showing me and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. oh, it goes in there. And he's like, yeah. And he said, oh, let me show you again. I'm like, okay. So he's showing me, and so he's like, this part goes over there. So I just take the part without the ratchet, right? Because I'm like, you're doing the ratchet, dude. So I'm like, okay, I'll take this one over here. And he's like, yeah, now hook it on. I'm like, it's not hooking very good. He's like, well, you just do it the best you can. I'm like, okay. So I'm hooking it good as I can. And he's doing the ratchet, and bling, it goes off. And I'm like, oh my, it's just not working. So he comes over and he hooks it around, and he gets hot, and he goes over and he's like, so you do this? Well, I did that once and it flipped off again. So he's like, okay, let me do this. So he fixed mine. So my guy ended up doing mine. Her guy ended up doing hers on this side, and my guy ended up doing on this side. Oh my gosh.
I put a safety pin in my overalls. They break.
So long story shorter,
they did do it.
They did it for us. And the one guy that worked there, he's like, now, insurance purposes, if this comes off, you can't sue us. And I'm like, oh no, I don't even know that word. I don't even know that word. And
well,
I'm like,
thing ain't coming off. You guys did a great job. We did a great job.
It was very, very good job. We did such a great job. High five, Lori.
We knew we were getting that gate title in there one way or another.
And we knew we couldn't do it. And our husbands, they were calling because my husband's so worried. He babies me a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah, and my guy, I was telling him,
yeah,
well, if I was home, I would use all the goat twine from all the hay bales that I had. He said, you'd be here all day. I said, well, it'd be tied on there. I know how to tie goat twine. And he said, I'll just do it for you.
So then we go over to Lowe's because this other place, they didn't have the
beams.
Well, yeah, it's a beams, posts. Yeah, post beams. I think they're the same thing, right? And the posts for the gate. So we had to go over to Lowe's, and we needed 6x6 by 8 feet long, and those things weigh like 1,000,000 pounds. And so Lori's like, well, we need a man to get this out for us. And this lady, and she looks at us like, who do you think gets it off the shelf for you? And we're like, yeah, well, we can't do that. And
then she said, well, I gotta get a guy.
Yeah, then afterwards she was like, oh, I gotta get the lumber guy. That's what she said. She didn't say a guy, but she did say guy, but she put lumber in front of it. I gotta get a lumber guy. Okay, that sounds like a great plan. So she got those 2 posts for us, and they were very large.
I mean, women are strong and they can do things.
Absolutely. But we don't want to. Plain and simple, I mean,
my man's stronger than me.
Yeah, mine too. And mine babies me, and I know what my limits are, and I'm not very strong. I'm not. And I actually,
my tongue is really strong. That's about the strongest.
The tongue is mightier than the sword. Is that what you're saying?
My tongue is strong.
Yeah. Well, that's because you get a lot of practice flapping it.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. That's why my tongue is strong.
Yeah. So we go over to Lowe's, and we get the beams. Well, they get the beams for us, and they put them on that little cart thing, that big cart thing. And then we're looking for a bar, and it's like one of those big tall crowbar things, but it has the tamping end on the one end, and then a pointy thing on the other end. And they were looking in construction. They were trying to help us find it, blah, blah, blah.
One girl wanted to hop in the car and us take her to the bar. Remember that? She
was like, yeah, let's go. Lori said, where's the bar? Yeah. Oh, Robin says she's shocked we can do it. Hey, Barbara and Lori, I'm just jumping on for a minute to say hi. Oh, saw you were still online. We're doing great. We're doing great. We're telling Tennessee stories and just, having fun. Telling on ourselves. So we end up going over to the garden center, and there we find exactly what we want. It was apparently, so we had to get a shovel too. So I got the shovel, Lori got the other thing.
Those things were heavy.
It was heavy. And Lori, when she picks it up, she grunts, ah! And this woman was standing there, and she kind of like, woo, like she thought Lori was going to wield it on her or something.
I wasn't expecting it to be that heavy. Like, oh my God.
Yeah. And, but that woman was not amused.
Her husband picked up a pitchfork and looked at me like that.
Was that after you did the grunting?
Well, I was picking that up, and well, they kind of cut between us. It was
Yeah.
she kind of looked at me because I think she really looked at me because she was kind of rude and cut between us.
Oh,
Really,
okay. And she was apologizing with her eyes.
I think so
Okay, we'll
because
give her
she
the.
was really being rude because
Oh,
she kind of cut
and she didn't know. Yeah.
her and her husband cut in
Yeah.
between us.
I
Really,
think you what?
I think there was a spider dangling behind you, Barbara. She had a spider
What?
yesterday.
Oh, Jody. Jody, you're so mean. But I still love you. Those beams are heavy, Robin.
To
They
the left.
are. What?
See,
Are you serious?
My phone is just now going beyond me going beyond. Oh, there it is.
Oh, what?
I got it.
Oh, thank you, Jody.
It was a teeny one.
Oh, was it that green one?
Oh, I don't know.
Door. So anyway, we get that.
Long story, but there's more. Wait.
So we go through the checkout line,
Oh,
and
my phone died. I mean, it's spinning.
oh, okay. We go through the checkout line, and the lady said, the lady at the register, she asked me something twice, and then I had to have her repeat it because I didn't understand her. And then she said, "Well, I have a brain damage, and so I sometimes don't remember things." And I'm like, "Well, I probably have brain damage too, but I don't remember things either. You honestly have a brain damage, and I'm really sorry about that."
What
But
were we talking about?
I don't know. I just got brain damage. And so anyway, she started going off on a tangent with me. So long story short, she said, "I think somebody's going to come out and help you." I was like, "I sure hope so." So she didn't actually promise that anybody was going to come out. So we go out there. Well, then I realize the gate is tied to the roof. I can't get the back lift up. Nope, it's not going up because the gate is stopping the top of the back lift door. And I told Lori, I said, "We have a problem." She's like, "Oh, well, we'll just hold it." Well, we only got it up. We got it open this much.
1 inches.
No.
No matter what kind
Six.
of story you're telling.
And so we ended up opening a side door, and then there was this guy.
Smart.
There was this guy walking, and I was like, "Lori, can you grab that guy?" So she grabbed him.
I didn't really grab him. I said, "Hey, can you help out?"
The guy had arms like this. It was the perfect guy to put those logs, that tree. And so when he would lift, he just picked up that beam with, I'm calling it a beam now, that's fine. Picked up that beam with one hand, and his arms bulged, and I saw the veins, and I'm like, "Oh my goodness." And he just put it in there like it was a stick, right? When he picked up the second one, I'm like, "Oh my gosh, look at that muscle." I said, how can
How much do you press or something?
that's right. How much can you press? How much can you bench press? And he just looked up and he said, about 400. And I was like, "I believe it."
I said, "She didn't ask me. I know that thing. I weigh it's like at least 10 pounds. She didn't ask me how much I was pressing with that big old stick."
Well, Lori actually asked him. She said, "Well, I don't know." She said, "I know that that's heavy, but this thing is heavy too." And he was taking that out for us too. And she said, "How heavy do you think that is?" And he said, "Oh, about 10."
I'm like, well,
10 pounds.
that thing's 10 pounds. I got up.
So anyway, yeah, the guy could bench press 400 pounds. So that was a blessing because we didn't have to. Oh my gosh, yeah.
We went around.
Yeah.
We were exhausted getting all those people to do stuff for us.
You know, I mean, as exhausting as it is listening to that story, can you imagine living it? Okay. It was a pretty exhausting day. And then let me tell you, this little pea pod thing that I've got going over here.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to bring my bucket the next time. My husband has me a 5-pound bucket with a little noodle around the sides and a little hook where my toilet paper hangs. It's a whole lot better than that little thing.
I agree.
Except the
shelf
pod is nice.
No, it's not, because you know why? Big 3-inch spiders get in the top. And I went in there yesterday.
It's good to go in there and everybody can't see you, even though you gotta step out so you can breathe to get out and get your pants up.
Well, yeah. So I looked up and I saw that and I was like, okay, get me out of here. So I came out with my pants down, but I knew Lori was the only one here because the guys were up there and I could hear the chainsaw and I knew that they couldn't see me. But I came out with my pants down and I was like, Lori, got my pants down.
So I had to look then. I wasn't looking before.
And then she's like, oh, I'm not looking. I'm like, well.
It's like, well, I wasn't even looking that way. Why do you people do that?
I was laughing. I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta get out of here. That was like 3-inch long spiders hanging over my head. No, I'm not a fan. I think I'll just.
That thing is so low to the ground.
Oh my goodness. It is. It's
I'm a
for,
good Hoover.
and it's got a little seat like this for like a 3-year-old.
I think a little kid's porta potty.
Yeah, Lori said pole dance. Yes. All right, so I'm going to start crocheting. Let me see. Oh, yeah, this is what I made Monday when I sat with the girls Monday.
Oh, yeah, let me
You
see
were
that
driving.
stitch close up.
It's just a single crochet.
Oh, that is?
Yep.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I used one of her wash rags yesterday because I had to clean out those mountain pie pans.
Yep. Yep. And it did a good job too, didn't it?
Very good job. She had a little scrubby stuff in it. They need to be scrubby.
Yep.
There's some of those lodge stores around here. I'm gonna go in there and see if they got any more of those.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and look, see this one. I did
Oh,
the
is that the one you were doing the other day?
sand
That's the
dune.
one I want to
Yeah.
see.
The sand dune.
Let me see that close up. I can't see that far away.
Okay. Let me pull my.
Even with my glasses.
Yeah. Let me pull this stitch out.
And then when I'm home, I gotta really look like this on my cell phone so I can see all your
Oh
stuff.
no. I know.
Jody, I've seen your bag. Really nice bag.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Got all my stuff in there.
Did you do this?
It's called the sand dune stitch, and I have a tutorial for it.
Oh.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Probably
Yep.
good if you did that in a tweed or something where it
Oh yeah.
brown and like tweed.
Like a what, Lori? Like a tweed, you mean?
Yeah, like a tweed.
Alrighty.
Oh, that's pretty.
It is pretty. Now I can't find my hook. Oh, where's my hook?
You want to use mine?
No, I used a different. I think I used a different. What size hook did I use, guys, on Monday? This yarn is the ugliest yarn.
I know. I have some of that too.
I used it.
How to crochet up. Certain pattern it probably looks good in. I think I made something with it and it wasn't bad in whatever I made in it. I forgot what I did it in, and I thought, oh, it wasn't bad after I did it.
Not a fan. I don't know. You didn't show me. I'm not sure.
You guys are not on anymore. I don't know what I did with you. Oh, there
Oh,
there you are.
let's see.
They are. You are.
Wash rags. If you buy them, they're called wash rags. If you make them, they're called wash rags. Oh, you want to do a tutorial on the beehive to keep the wasps away? Sure. Sure, we can do that. In fact, yesterday I started. That is so funny that you would say that, because was it yesterday or no? I think it was Monday afternoon while I was waiting for you. I saw a wasp over here, so I started making one. That is so funny. I don't like this yarn.
What is it? Oh, you don't?
Mm-mm. Look, see, I'm just crocheting normal and look what it's doing. It's twisting.
Probably over twist.
I'm just crocheting normal.
Well, you got a ball winder at home, right?
Yeah. I know, but if it's coming out, I shouldn't have to ball wind it. I shouldn't have to. That's a waste of my time. I don't appreciate that. Not from you, but from the company, which I'm going to hide it.
Well,
You see?
It was $1.
It was $1. But yours was $1.49 and you love it.
I do. I really, it just feels so good. And I did not think I would. I bought it because it's $1.49. I'll make something cheap out of it. But no, I love it.
Yes, Dollar Tree. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, the next time you use one of those, try it from the outside and not the inside pull and see if it does it.
Yeah.
Because it could be the way they unwound them.
See, it's on the thing and it's already doing it.
Okay, so it might be the way they applied it. They might have applied it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And it could
Which is
be,
probably why it's at the Dollar Tree.
could be. It could be. I wonder if you knitted it with it, if it would do the same as when you crochet with it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes a knitting yarn is a little different than a crochet yarn.
Mm-hmm. I don't like knitting. I appreciate the art. I don't like the action. I used an eye. Don't tell me I lost my eye hook again. Oh my
Probably
goodness.
down in there.
Yeah. That was my only eye hook because I've lost all of them.
I guess that's in your yarn.
Oh, here it is. Yay. Found it.
Yes, yes. The Dollar Tree.
Yep. Dollar Tree yarn. So, WIP Wednesday. Robin, what's on your hook? Are you crocheting any? Let's see. According to Jennifer. Oh. Cinnamon stitches.
Well, I think if she took that Dollar Tree yarn and ball wound it, it would put a little bit different twist on it. Ball wound it really, really fast, and then pulled it from a center pull back on. You would take some of that
twist out of it.
And when you did do it again, it wouldn't kink up as much.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I'd hit it on the spinning wheel, and I'd spin it in a different direction or apply it on something different.
Yeah.
Always turn it into something different.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this dishcloth. It's pretty nice pattern, isn't it?
It is. It really is.
It's really pretty. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I liked it when I seen it on my cell phone, but I couldn't see it really good.
Yeah.
But I like it better in person.
Yeah. It just it has the bumpies on both sides. So I like it.
If the guys don't work us so hard, now we work them really hard to death. We're gonna work on that pattern that you sent her. That
yes,
I got that pattern too.
Oh, good. Yes, yes. I want to work on that this afternoon, and but see, I have to concentrate when I do it, so I can't talk. That's the thing. Talking and crocheting. I got to do something that's
New.
brainless. Yeah. So
I brought a whole big huge bag of yarn and stuff. My husband's like, "Do you always have to bring?" I'm like, you never know. And then I bought 2 huge bags of yarn. Why'd you bring some if you're going to buy some? Because that's for something else,
right? Yeah, I know. We're making that swirl pattern together, and we did that back in March. We started it, and she's like, "Can you remember? Was it 5 colors or 6 colors?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't remember. 5 or 6. Let me see." And she's like, "Oh, that's okay. I'll just bring it." Well, she brought like 6 colors and 5 balls of each. I'm like, "You really think you're going to go through all that in one trip?" Well, you just never know.
Put it all in there just in case.
Oh my gosh. And mostly I just came with
none of it.
Mostly I just came with cotton. The only thing that I came with that wasn't cotton was the white for the stars.
Do you think she's hooked on cotton? Huh.
I might be hooked on cotton. Yeah, I really might be. And
I bet you can grow cotton up here on this hill.
Oh my gosh. I would think that would be just so amazing, except that they have really bad thorns, so when you're picking it.
I seen a little Peter Cottontail last night. I seen 2 little Peter Cottontails, little Cottontails.
My little rabbits around here. The bunnies are everywhere. Everywhere. So you don't have to worry about not seeing a bunny. I'm gonna have to worry about
lettuce
keeping the bunnies out of my garden. Yeah, a little Peter Cottontail, but I won't threaten to hurt him. I'll just shoo him away gently. Put a fence up that he can't get through.
Robin's weeding a flower garden and listening.
Oh, good.
Birthday party this weekend.
Yes, you did. Your little baby was 2 years old. Happy birthday, Paisley. Oh my goodness.
Robin, she's so you.
Oh, she's beautiful.
I see her do some things, and that just reminds me of you when you were
She's so beautiful, yeah.
Is that cute as a button thing?
Absolutely, absolutely. Oh my gosh. And she's getting her little personalities coming out. She's 2. She's going to be her own boss. That's the fun time with the little ones, right? Oh my goodness. So I love crocheting with you guys, and it's so peaceful here. Lori, I'm wondering, okay, good. The sun's not hitting your head yet.
No.
Okay, good. We start out not under the canopy because of the way the sun is coming up. And so then we have to like slowly move under the canopy as the day goes on. So Lori's husband showed us, Lori and her husband both, we burned wood last night in the campfire, and then it got down to a part where it was like charcoal, and then we poured water over it, and it turned into, what is it called? Biochar. And it's just like buying charcoal in the store, but then it's also good for amending your soil and like bringing nutrients into your soil. And so that was really a neat lesson. I'm going to have him explain that on the homesteading channel, biochar, and that was very interesting, and it was fun. It was like having a little experiment in your own yard, you know.
We might be swamp people, but we're kind of smart. No.
You're not kidding. You're not just kind of smart. You are smart.
I thought you were saying you're not just swamp people.
No. Well, you are swamp people.
Yeah,
You live on a swamp. So, I mean, that's not a bad thing.
I thought she turned the ash to yarn. Well, that would be my next thing. I might dye yarn. I might try to see if I can dye yarn with the biochar and see if it does anything to it. See if the ash uses as a mordant or anything, if it holds anything, just to see, just an experiment.
Yeah.
I might try something like that. I don't know if it will or not. Just to see if it, just, I don't know.
It was very
Make it
interesting.
dirty. Yes, it will make it dirty.
It was funny too, because so we're eating those sandwiches, those mountain pies, and mine, had a little char on it itself, and so it had like a black. It was a blackened sandwich. Okay, it was just like you get blackened fish. Well, mine was a blackened sandwich.
And some spots of it because I just got tired.
The fire was really hot, and it cooked a little fast. So I'm eating it, and she's like, "You don't have to eat that." I'm like, "No, it's delicious," and I'm eating it, and it really was very good. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. But then I got black char in my teeth. So I'm getting ready to go live. Well, not live, but I was getting ready to record for the homesteading channel and just, and talk. And Lori's sitting over there and she's laughing. She's like, "Well, you might want to check your teeth before you do that." And I'm like, "What? Do I need to go to the dentist? What's the matter?" But
You're a mountain.
yeah. So Lori's husband, I'm going to change the camera. Lori's husband is so shy. The poor guy just hides behind trees all the time. He's not shy.
He wants to be on camera.
He says, yes, he's like a little kid, kind of. Well, no, he's not like a little kid. He acts like a little kid. And he's so funny. He cracks me up because he keeps saying, "Oh, I'm just so shy." And no, he is not shy.
Bailey's not even going to want to get on camera. Come here, babe. Come and say hi to my friends. Nelly's shy.
Yeah.
Come here, mister.
Would you like to come say hello, Doran?
Yes, comb his hair first.
He doesn't have any hair, okay? Oh my gosh.
Come right over here behind us.
Do you want to come over? No. Doran's fine, he said. So if you can see yourself.
Hi, Bob. This is Lori. I'm her husband.
I do have one.
Everybody.
You're not even here. Look.
This is our cousin Barbara. You're
her. Late. Yeah.
I'm not even on there.
No, you're not.
You got to look up there.
I know, but it's not on her phone.
I tell you, I'm always late.
So what you making, Barbara?
I am making a dishcloth out of cotton, and this is called the sand dune stitch.
And don't talk to them like they're two.
But don't you have like 5,000 of them washcloths already?
I need 5,001,
I
Bob.
only have one, so she's making me some.
Now you just
Don't
tell
you
me
need
if I
another
get
one,
out of line, okay? I don't want to.
Bob?
Which is regularly, you know.
That's
About
funny.
I go about maybe 15 minutes before I get
See
out
how
of
shy?
line.
Face.
See how shy he is?
She wants
I
He's
to
am,
so
I'm
see
shy.
face.
Hi, girls. Gotta go now. Me and Dawn's gotta work.
They do. They have to go
Yes,
work.
she is queen of dishcloth and cotton.
I'm the cotton queen. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I really wish Bob would come out of his shell a little bit. It would be so much nicer. Gosh, you never know what he's thinking. You just, Lord.
Robin said, "Hi, Bob. One day we'll meet.
Hi,
One day we
Robin.
may meet." Hi, Robin. He said he's already ran over there.
Yeah, I think he was on the road last time we had the little family get together when
He's
Robin was
usually on
in.
the road.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the guys got to get to work because this morning we're getting a trencher and they are digging the line for our water line.
It's here.
Oh, it's here? Did you get your lesson? What's the matter?
Pardon me.
He talks a lot?
He needs to talk to you
Oh, you need to talk to me?
and take pictures.
Oh, no. Okay, that's not good. Here, Lori.
Well, just say goodbye, girls. She's got to go. She got work to do. Oh, I can't do it by myself.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't. Over and out.
How long have we been on here? 56 minutes. Okay, guys, I gotta go. Hubby needs to talk to me about this trencher. I don't know if it's gonna work. Oh no. He doesn't look very happy. Are you okay?
Mhm.
Oh no, he's not okay. He said yes, he's okay, but he's not okay. Okay, guys, we'll see you later. And I hope that you guys have a great day. Stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. And you see behind us, that's our pit, our campfire pit. So Alice says have a great day, crazy ones. Bye, Jody. Bye, Alice.
Peace
Bye,
out.
Valerie. Bye, Robin.
Have fun, everybody.
Yeah.
Just laugh.
Just have a good day. Yep.
Enjoy life.
We'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Let me get this. Okay, hold on to your boots.